After 4 days of intense fighting, finally some calm on the streets of Aden. But also an accusation of betrayal from the country's interior minister.
Hundreds of vehicles landed in Aden, fully loaded with weapons and ammunition. This is to combat mercenaries, hired guns who are being manipulated. We are just fighting with our hands, with whatever. However, we criticise this silence from our brothers, Saudi Arabia. We condemn this silence for 4 days, while our partner in the coalition is slaughtering us. We will meet you soon on the ground.
Hours later, it was reported that the minister had been evacuated from Aden to the Saudi border town of Sharura. In Mecca, his government's leader was photographed with the Saudi king. But Burdon-Manley Hadi has lived in exile in Saudi Arabia for years. This latest battle for Aden began Wednesday when southern separatists backed by the UAE fought against Saudi-backed government soldiers for control of the city. By Saturday, the separatists had taken over the city's presidential palace as well as several military camps. A ceasefire was called that evening for the Eid holiday. Hours later, Saudi Arabia warned the separatists to stop fighting, then followed that warning with airstrikes on Aden's central crater district. In all, at least 40 people have been killed in the latest fighting.
It's actually kind of odd that you would have a ceasefire so quickly, because that allows the southern separatists to consolidate their gains rather than be ousted rather quickly. And so it's clear that Saudi Arabia believes it can mediate and find a solution here, and I'm not so sure that they can do that easily.
The UN's humanitarian coordinator for Yemen says it's heartbreaking that families are mourning the deaths of their loved ones after dozens of people were killed since Wednesday. This flag represents the southern separatists' final goal, to once again create an independent state of South Yemen, which existed from 1967 until 1990. And the recent fighting has exposed a rift in the Saudi-UAE military alliance that has been at war with Houthi rebels since 2015. But it may also open a new front in a war that has killed tens of thousands of people, and it's pushed the country to the brink of famine. Burdon-Manley, Al Jazeera.